Ladies and gentlemen, Keith from I Repair Autos. Yes, it's me. Just got a haircut, buzzed it myself because there's no barbers around at this point. Anyway, new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the climate control system for the SLK 230. So let's get started. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, so when we're removing and opening this module, it's done in a series of steps. If you don't follow these steps, you're going to break things, which I don't want you to do. So here's the inside secret. Put all of these two knobs here to defrost, right? Then we're going to put this knob to defrost as well. We're going to put everything to defrost. Okay. That will give us an easy way to remember the positions. Defrost, 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 defrost. And then, once we've done that, we're going to remove the leftmost knob. We're going to just pull it out. And you may need a little help to pry it up, but be very careful in doing so. Just pop that off like that. These are unique. You can't switch them between the left and right, so put them in a spot where you'll remember. Let's do the other side now. Let's pop it up a little bit. And before you do that, just pop it up. Pop it up, pop it off. Don't have enough room to get your fingers in there. Pull that second one off, put it over to the right. Now those are off. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to see two pins at the top as well as two pins to the bottom. These two pins on each side, coming up to 4 pins, holds the circuit board in place, basically keeping the pins to the back. So we're not going to trouble those pins yet. We're going to draw attention to these pins right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the opposite side, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's start off looking at it again. Let's start off from the top. And we're going to go from left to right. And what we're going to do is we're going to insert it. Press a little bit like that. I'm going to put my finger, once it's opened a little bit, I'm going to put my finger there, hold that open like that, moving to the right, hold that open, and then to the rightmost. Okay, so that side is done. Now, once that side's done, then I'm gonna pry this open a little bit just to give pressure, take the pressure off of the circuit board. All right, a little bit more. Take some more pressure off of that board. Now we're going to flip it over, but I'm going to keep my thumb there so that it doesn't slide back into place. Flip it over and keeping my thumb there, I'm going to do the same thing with these. I'm going to open it, pry it, move down, or in your case in the camera, move up, pry it, move up and pry it, and then to the topmost, reach in and pry it. Then we're going to release some of the pressure on these pins that's holding the circuit board in place. 1, don't break them. 2, and that should help you to easily remove the circuit board without breaking anything. And just a quick view, I smell coffee and I see coffee here, and the complaint is that the lights, the LEDs around the circles are not lit up. And these LEDs, these lights, come in through this tube, so the light lights up and it just illuminates the whole thing, right? Illuminates the whole thing in these points right here, left and right. So the only complaint is everything works except for the lights. So I'm going to take a look at the circuit board in the back. Nothing's burnt out, visibly speaking. Looking at the top, and my recollection is that the LEDs, I call them LEDs, but the lights, the backlights of these all worked for the buttons, but not for the rotary knobs on either side. And I still see moisture here and coffee here as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this in a box and I'm gonna hit it with some CRC cleaner. So I'm gonna put it in this box and then I'm gonna hit it with some CRC cleaner. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the contact points that I know is a problem with this CRC, and I'm just gonna be generous with it. This is like quick drying formula, leaves no residue, it's safe for plastic. It's what we use on electronics to clean them out. It's actual liquid, but it evaporates really fast. I'm just gonna clean it. I'm gonna hit it on both sides. See the coffee right there? I'm gonna hit it again and hit those, start cleaning up some of this gunk. And we're gonna focus our attention on where the coffee went. So coffee went down in here, right? So spray. And get it cleaned up. Got some LEDs done in here. Right there. That LED has a contact point. See that contact point right here on both sides? I'm gonna make sure we get some this liquid cleaner inside there for that bulb. Another trick is, and another tip, the bulb is behind this plastic brace right here, and it's also behind this plastic brace right here. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more if I can. And I'm gonna pry this back and I'm gonna show you the bulb. See that bulb right there? So I'm gonna hold that bulb open, and I'm gonna hit it with the CRC cleaner. So using a pair of tweezers, I'm gonna now, while this Q-tip holds the brace in place, I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna pull out, if I can, this bulb. Alright, so there's that bulb. And while the bulb is out, I'm gonna check to see if it's good. Bulb is good. See the filament? After cleaning and inserting the first bulb, I took out the second bulb and found that it was blown. With that said, a replacement bulb will be needed in order to get the other side lit and working correctly. Once it's in position, it will go into the hole, and then using the soft Q-tip to press it down into position. I also like to use my finger because my finger I can feel. It's like being a dentist. It's in place. Once your bulbs are back in place, the reverse to reassemble it is simple. Pins line up like that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just slide it into position. And it should just slowly go back into place, clipping into place as we go. Flip it over. We're going to press these into place as well. Just like that. Flipping it back over. Put these back to defrost. The one that we had on the left goes in to the left, and we had it pointed at defrost. So we're gonna just press it in there slowly. And it only goes into one position. It only goes in one position. All right. Do the one on the right. Only goes into position in one way. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you put back together the control module. If you want to see the video how to take it out of the SLK 230, just look right up here. It's also in the description below. As always, everyone, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you find these videos helpful. What that does, it pushes my videos up in the search results so that other Mercedes owners, drivers, do-it-yourselfers can find them easier. Thanks and peace out.